All right, this is a vlog, and I'm just gonna be straight up. It's gonna be raw. So if you're pretty sensitive, or if you need to guard your mind, guard your heart, to not let anything negative in, I'm giving you a warning right now. Just skip this vlog. Don't read it. Come to the next one. The next one will be great and chirpy and happy again, like I normally am. I'm just gonna be honest and raw. So if you're morbidly curious to what I'm gonna say, stick with me. But if you're not, it's cool. You're not gonna miss too much. It's just being pretty real. Jiu-jitsu, and that's not my favorite sport. And it was rough. You can see the perfect patella bruise starting up here. You can see the little where I drug somebody's elbow and their fabric burn, little fabric burn there on the eyelid. And I want to say I hate it, but that's not true. I think the martial art is amazing. I think it's amazing. I think it's great for every martial artist to know, and every female for sure to know, because when ladies, face it, when you're attacked by a man or even another female, but generally by men, they're going to take you to the ground. They're going to try to take advantage of you, right? And so you need to know what to do on the ground. And if you know me, you already know this about me, but if you don't, surprise. But yeah, I'm a survivor. And so I used to get flashbacks, right? Apologize. But God healed me of that, right? Like there was one point where it was the flashbacks were coming in so intense, and they were just uncontrollable, and they were affecting my life. And a lot of the memories were repressed memories. I didn't even know they were there. Anyways, God healed me of that a few years ago. Helped me ask God, pray, and ask God to heal that for me. And God came in and He did. And literally, you remember how when Adam was, when they were taking the rib out of Adam, when God took the rib out of Adam, it said God put him into a deep sleep, basically to perform that surgery, the operation, and took the rib out to create woman out of his rib. And that night when I said that prayer and asked God and opened up and said, come in and help me with this, I went into a deep sleep, and it had a ring that was tracking my sleep and my pulse and all that kind of stuff. And it literally showed that I basically almost went flatline, not all the way, but almost, like my heart rate and everything just stopped for a long period of time. My breathing went way, way, way down to where it's not considered sustainable. It was like, anyways, for a long time, I went to a deep sleep. I woke up, and I woke up healed. I woke up fine. And I remember that night too, it was kind of, it was not great, but a lot of those repressed memories started to come back. But what happened is, as they came back, God was right there. And I was able to move through and face those fears with God at my side, and it was okay. So last night, it was about 2 hours of rolling, jiu-jitsu rolling. And if you know, like, there's often where people are on top of you and they're in between your legs, and it's like the feeling of a rape initially. Like that first, and it wasn't, that's probably too graphic, but I didn't have any flashbacks. I used to have flashbacks. I don't get flashbacks. I didn't have any flashbacks last night. There was no repressed memories that came up. There was no trigger, but there was a time where I was physically tired to where my muscles weren't really holding my bones well together. So my ribs were really starting to hurt. My shoulders were really starting to hurt. And that's all pretty normal, right? About the first hour. And about the second hour, I got tired. I got frustrated. That's what happened. I got frustrated. And when I got frustrated, I couldn't get my brain to engage. Like, what do I do? What do I do with this? What's my next move? How do I get out of this, whatever it was, this hold? And at some point, my mind checked out. And when that happened, there was this feeling of helplessness. That's what it came down to. So that feeling, that's what did it. So, all kinds of messed up for an hour of just, if you've ever gone through something where the only way to survive it was to check out, there's, when you have to do that to survive something, it's like having a small piece of your soul die. So, here I am. Last night was terrible, but here's what I know. Even though that was painful and excruciating to my soul, it wasn't so much the physical fatigue. I was tired, but I wasn't actually all that tired. Like, I could have kept going for my body could have kept going for another hour, but my mind was done. My mind was pushed beyond its capacity, and it checked out. And that spread out to the students a little, because a couple of students and the coach even were like, "You okay? What's up?" And I just kind of really, you did a, whatever, or I said, "I'm fine," or "Great, yeah, sure, had a good time," whatever. I can't remember even what I said, but it was very flat and not honest. And so I feel bad for anybody that was with me that night. I apologize. I apologize to you. I didn't mean to be a bad training partner, but really that's what I did. That's what happens when you don't address those weaknesses, and that's a weakness, and I'm addressing a weakness right now. So I'm in this pre-fight camp, trying to get ready for fight camp, for a fight, and I'm starting to show progress in the physical. There's still a long ways to go, but where I came up short last night was in the mental toughness. And so what I know, that's why I'm making this vlog right now, is even though I blew my capacity last night in the short term, and even though it was basically a living hell for me for about an hour, as I'm pulling myself together right now and sharing this truth with you, I know that short-term capacity blow and that pain will increase my long-term capability. So what am I saying? I'm saying I'm going to get tougher. I'm saying I'm going to learn from that. I'm saying that I'm going to be mindful of when I've checked out, when I've become frustrated, when I've felt helpless. Because I'm not helpless. The fact that I showed up, the fact that I stayed and went, and there's a couple of ladies there that encouraged me to stay, because I told somebody, like, I'm checking out, I'm going to bail. They're like, you only got another hour, you only got another 20 minutes, you only got whatever, you almost got this, stick with it. And I stuck with it, and thank you. And thank you to the coach last night too, who gave that gift, that opportunity for me to push past my capacity so that I can grow my capabilities later. And I will, because I wouldn't even call it a loss, but every challenge, every pain, I'm going to learn from, and I'm going to learn from it. And so I have a new beginning martial art ministry where I'm helping empower survivors. And I know that I'm doing a great job because I am a survivor. That's why I know I got you. I get it. Male, female, young, old, it doesn't matter. I got you. And we can heal together. And these kind of painful moments like this for me, it's just forging another weapon in my toolkit. And it's just going to make me stronger. And it's making me more determined to not quit. And it's making me more determined to crap on the enemy's bullcrap and get over it and toughen up and strengthen up and live life. I don't know if this meant anything to you. I don't know if this touched you. I don't know if this has entertained you. I don't care. Laugh, cry. But I hope that you're motivated, inspired. And if this rings true with you, if you get it, come join me. And let's work through this together, and let's heal together. God bless. Love you guys.
I've helped people that you could be unbound. If you got something binding your life right now, just say with me, I unbind myself right now. And you'll see how easy it was, how easy it is. The life and power of God flows into you. As long as you have the humility to do something like I just said, to say that, and you actually say it, God's power shows up immediately. And then it's a matter of becoming a master at these things. Because when you have mastery, any opposition that want to usually come around and try to snoop around, try to mess with you, is completely terrified when they try to come near you. And you know how to smack them down. You know how to deal with them through the authority of Jesus. The name of Jesus is how you deal with them. You have great power, and you can bring the castle door down anytime so that the enemy is locked on the outside. You have great power, defensive and offensive.
Every time I get knocked down, I will rise with purpose. This fight isn't about fame. It's about freedom. Would you stand with me? Because when we come together, survivors, healers, coaches, love hits harder than fear. Your financial support and prayers, it's what's making this happen. Like, follow, share this video. And any of your donations will go to a wonderful cause, and they're tax deductible.